know what it is, your boy, all day for real, D47 AM PM pop-off, popping off as much rugby league information as possible. Special edition pop-off right now, all the points down the one end of the field. Every so often we get a game with all points down the one end, which is very exciting, so you don't miss any crucial rugby league information watching this video in its entirety through to the end. So, usually only happens about once or twice a year, where there's a game where all points are scored down one end of the field in NRL, Australian Rugby League. So what needs to happen is one team scores all their points in the first half, doesn't score in the second half, whereas the other team had to have not scored in the first half and score all their points in the second half, which means all points are down the one end of the field. And it's only taken one round. 2025 season round one, the West Tigers versus Newcastle Knights game at Campbelltown Stadium on Friday at 6 p.m. Tigers had scored 8 points down the league's Club Lumiere train station end of the field and led 8-0 at half time. And the second half, Knights had scored 10 points to come back and win. So all 18 points in this game down the Lumiere train station end of the field. And Knights eventually winning 10-8 in a very dour struggle. Two of the lesser lights, two of the battlers like the strugglers, and game that never rose to any great heights. I wasn't expecting it to. Last year's Wooden Spooners against Newcastle, who are better than Wooden Spooners but aren't very good either. So eventually, after a very dour struggle, a lot of errors and stuff, which I was expecting, Tigers finally scored through the winger Jeral Skelton, formerly a Bulldog, now he's at Tigers. He crashed over the first try in the left corner, converted by Douehi, and then Douehi not long after got a penalty goal. Tigers led 8-0 until half time, but then unfortunately couldn't score in the second half, and found their way to lose, which unfortunately is the norm for them. And in the second half, Knights played reasonable, played a bit better, and did enough to get the win. Fletcher Sharpe playing at 5'8" for Knights. I didn't know he was a 5'8". I've only seen him play fullback, wing and centre and be impressive, but he was also very impressive at 5'8", made quite a few line breaks, made lots of metres, looked dangerous every time he touched the ball, and eventually he stepped past some Tigers defence to score the Knights' first try in the second half. Under the post, Kalyn Ponga converted. Knights then only trialled 8-6, and only a few minutes later, the Knights winger Marzhew, Marzhew that is, he barreled over for one of his typical bollocking, barnstorming tries in the left corner. The same blade of grass that Jeral Skelton scored for Tigers in the first half. Marzhew's try not converted, Newcastle led 10-8, and that was enough. They hung on until full time, hung on to the 10-8 lead. So the final score, Newcastle Knights 10, West Tigers 8, 2025 round 1 at Campbelltown Stadium, Friday night 6 p.m. game. All points scored down the league's Club Lumiere train station end of the field. So every time we get all the points down the one end, doesn't happen often, only once or twice, 3 times a year. Every time we do, we just chuck in a little extra video to celebrate. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching all the way through to the end, so you didn't miss any crucial all points down the one end information. And thank you so much for that bone jarring, nose breaking, brutal support. Your boy all day, D47. Toodaloo.